One of my clients dropped this off this morning and she said, I really don't want to throw this away. Is there any way that you can fix it? And of course I can, because it's just the strap is pulled away, it's frayed. If you do happen to have garments that are made from a rayon like this, then it can, the fabric is it's an open weave fabric, and so it can pull away and fray very easily. But this can be fixed, and I'll show you how. So before we do anything, what we need to do is undo this row of stitching that's around here. That's called understitching. So this is the right side of the garment, this is the wrong side, this is the facing, and this understitching goes all around that edge. So before we do anything, we have to unpick that. When you use a quick unpick, you can use this a number of ways, and it's designed to be used a number of ways. This very sharp edge is so that you can place it into one stitch and cut it. And then you can grab the next stitch beside it and pull that stitch out, and then do that again, like that. Now you can actually grab hold of it and give it a bit of a pull. Then turn the garment inside out, and you can see that there's two rows of stitching here. There's this row here, which is the first row that was stitched. This is the second row, this is the understitching. Because I've unpicked it on the other side, it's now released that stitch so that I can give it another pull like that and cut it. And when I come back to this side, all I have to do is lift one stitch, and see how easily that came away, and it actually made the thread long, so that now I can go back here, go back to this understitching, there it is, and give it a bit of a pull. Now that's enough, I don't need to do any more. I will just release that little bit there. But now I'm able to access this row of stitching, and all I have to do is open it out like that so I can see. And again, I'm using the sharp edge and I'm putting it in and cutting one stitch. Just one, and see how that one stitch then automatically unpicked more. Now I'm going to grab hold of, there's the strap, and give it a little bit of a pull. I don't want to take it up too much, although the straps are adjustable. And now I can just pop a pin there and have a look on the other side and make sure that the frayed section's gone. Yes, it is. So now I'm going to follow, not the understitching line, but the original stitching, stitch that around, and I'll show you that. So I've stitched that. I started here, came around and followed that same stitch line. Now if I turn that back, the strap is fixed. But I want to do what they did, and I want to re-understitch it. So when you do that, you fold all of the fabric this way, like that. I'll pop a pin in so you can see where I'm going to do it. So you pull all the fabric towards the side that's going to be understitched, like that, and pull that over like that, and I'll understitch that. Now what that does, it holds that facing back away from the front so it doesn't roll forward. So I'll do that and show you what it looks like. So you can see there that I've understitched it, and that's secured it. Now I just want to point out here that there are going to be times when you're not going to be able to redo the understitching, and those times will generally be when you're taking up the shoulders of a lined garment. the shoulders are thin, and there's absolutely no way you're going to be able to get the machine up into there to do it. I mean, you can try and you might succeed, but it will be a struggle. You more than likely catch the fabric a few times, the fashion fabric, so it's really not worth the trouble. You'll get away because it's shoulders, and because the lining is tight underneath, it's not likely to roll anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it.